Hey everyone, this is Megan with Able City, and I'm coming to you from NAB 2018 from the show floor. And I'm visiting the Core booth, and here with me is Ross Kanarick with Core, and we're checking out what's new. Hey Ross, how are you doing?
Good, I'm doing well. How about yourself?
Great, really great. Go ahead and tell us a little bit about what's new. I know you got a lot of products. We're going to start with the EVO product. Tell us about that.
We have a lot of great stuff here at NAB. We just released our new EVO JetPack. So JetPack's been widely successful as an on-camera power distribution. We've went one more level, adding battery backup now. So the EVO is a self-contained battery backup device, has an LCD on it that not only gives you percentage of the on-camera battery, but also the internal battery. The internal battery is user replaceable if necessary, and it'll support up to 15 amp draw for about 10 minutes. The other nice thing about the EVO, we find nowadays people sometimes don't have a strong enough battery to support the draw if they're running a Preston or a Fizz device. The EVO has a boost function, so if it senses that the current is just too great for the on-camera, it immediately kicks in and boosts in to support the load. It's available in V-mount backing or gold mount backing, same with the front, V-mount or gold mount, but we also have DSMC2 Direct Connect. So that's a big thing. Obviously, a lot of red users want the Direct Connect DSMC2. There's nothing on the market like it. Another nice feature, you have this panel here. You remove the panel. You have various output modules. So we have here just straight output, 24 volt boosted 3-pin Fisher, 2 12s. Or we have here the same arrangement with a USB and a DC in. So if you don't have a Pro I/O, you could use this device and
Great. One thing I noticed about it too is how slim it is, how short it is, which is really great.
It's specifically for small form cinematic cameras. Like we want to support obviously the Red, Ari, Alexa Mini, cameras like that, but it'll work on larger form cameras as well, obviously.
And you were mentioning it has an internal battery that charges while it has a battery on it. How's that work?
The internal battery will charge. It takes about 2 to 3 hours with, as long as you're not pulling too much, it'll charge. But you could also just put it on a charger and charge it like a battery pack.
Right. Looks like a really great solution also because you can convert it, right, V-mount to gold mount or both gold mount, depending on what kind of camera you have, configuration.
It's only 1 pound, so it doesn't add much to your rig at all.
Right. Nice. And when is that one available?
So this will be 4 to 5 weeks from now. The DSMC2 version is TBD, but we're hoping by sometime in May.
Right. Nice. All right, let's keep going. I know you mentioned a lot of Wi-Fi capability.
So we added, we have wireless charging monitoring capabilities, but this is really a unique feature to our battery packs. A couple of years ago, we had patented wireless communication between battery pack and mobile device using Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, or NFC, near-field communication, kind of like mobile pay, things like that. We now have RFID chips in our battery packs. We're hoping as transport gets maybe conversation between FAA, IATA, and battery manufacturers a little more fluid, we could leverage this to make the users and end users traveling a little more easy.
Right.
So you could put your phone right to the battery pack and get all the battery vitals. And within our VoltBridge app, if it's under 100 watt hours and under 30%, you get this little green airplane icon to denote that it's travel safe. Yeah. So right now I can do it on my phone. We don't have this part of the app version ready, but as you can see, this is a 100% HyperCore 9 AG. And you could also asset tag it, so you could say property of ABC Rentals and put a URL there.
Okay.
You could password protect those fields, and if the battery ever makes it to us, we'll vet and make sure that the battery belongs to the proper owner.
And you said this is available for all of the batteries that you have.
Right, so we're integrating this along with our SmartTap protocol in September, shipping with all our battery packs.
I love how fast that is for a user standpoint or a rental standpoint.
Yep, super quick, and rentals already use asset tags, so it might just further reduce the complexity of putting in their inventory.
Right, absolutely. Great, that's fantastic. All right, I know you've got a lot more at the booth. Let's go check out some more. All right, now here we are looking still with Core. We're looking at the updated version of the Wi-Fi capability. And tell us about these chargers here, Russ.
So this is our new VoltBridge enabled Fleet Microline. So we came out with our Fleet Micros last year. They were highly successful, both gold mount and V mount. Charged nearly everything on the market, including Anton Bauer battery packs. And what we realize is there's no easy way for large production houses, rental companies to manage their battery fleet. So all the chargers now have Bluetooth low energy antennas in them, and they pair with our updated VoltBridge app. From the app, you could then see all your chargers, see all the batteries connected, and you could wirelessly control the chargers. You can do a calibration on the battery pack. You could also initiate our safe fly mode, which discharges our packs down to 30% for safe lithium-ion travel on one pack or multiple packs. The real benefit of this is when you get into the battery grid, and let's say you're a rental house that has 30 chargers, 120 batteries, you could put every single battery connected to these chargers in a grid. So in the grid, we have a percent capacity function that measures the actual versus the design capacity. If your battery packs are in balance, you may get a very low percentage capacity there, and you want to calibrate and rebalance that battery pack as soon as possible to maintain and extend service life. So that's the key feature. They'll be shipping in late May. However, anyone that currently has our Fleet Micro chargers or is considering buying one, we can upgrade the Fleet Micros for $200 for the wireless capability. They're very easily pairable. It's like pairing your phone to your automobile. Right. It's super quick, and we've been able to successfully integrate up to 15 chargers and 60 batteries per tablet.
Wow.
So,
and you mentioned you could also go in and rename those as well?
You can. So the Fleet Micros with the LCD, you could rename them. So rental companies could name the chargers per job, right. And they could also password protect the functions, okay. So that you don't have to worry about the rentee getting into the internals of the charger.
Seems like a really great management service to check in on the service of your batteries.
Right, and the app's entirely free. It couples with our VoltBridge ID that I just showed you. So there's multiple levels in the wireless technology we're working on. The other level is wirelessly monitoring the battery pack. So you could have the BLE, the Bluetooth low energy devices, on a bunch of different devices in a production setting, and it'll buzz. You could set low voltage or low runtime percentage or monitoring stats, right. And it'll buzz you when the battery's getting low.
Okay, that's really amazing. Yep. Thank you, Russ.
All right, thanks for stopping by.
Thanks everyone for joining us, and stay tuned for more from the show floor.